Good morning. Well, I've been gallivanting all around, and I've got a lot to catch you up on. I feel like my planet is threatening to spin me out into space somewhere. It's really, there's some changes, but blessings along the way. 24th and 25th of June, my husband and I went to Prince Edward Island. I've wanted to do that for so long. And we saw the Lupin, and we did the Anne tours and the Anne of Green Gables things. And it was fun to see my husband enjoy it. He thought he was just doing it for me. I don't really care about the Anne books and all that. But he was really impressed by the story of Ellen Montgomery and how she conquered so many battles to become a writer and to bless so many people through the years. Well, then the very following weekend, my sister Sharon came up from Tennessee, and we went to Swan's Island to be with Sister Bonnie, and we went to a high school reunion at Southwest Harbor on Saturday, and it was mostly for them, but I did see some people that I had known. So that was fun. It was such a gift for us to be able to get together, because we've all had health problems, and it was debatable if it was really going to happen. And you know that we lost our older brother, so it was sad to be there without him, but we joined with our younger brother, and we were able to go to the church, and we even sang together. Maybe I don't know if I can post. My other sister doesn't really care about being on camera too much, but I wish maybe I could post the vocal sometime that we did, but doing our 3-part harmony, so that was fun. But while I was there, I think I had told you before, I've been having some symptoms, some aches, and just like a kink in my neck or something. Well, on Sunday morning, I was getting ready for church, and I had this strange thing happen, a tongue spasm. And I hope it doesn't happen while I'm talking to you, but if it does, so be it. It'll pass. I just kind of have to wait, and it makes it hard for me to talk. But I thought I was having a stroke. It was really strange, and my tongue just kind of freezes, and I can't talk very well and can't eat very well. Have you ever made a shake out of a chef's salad? I did that once this past week because I realized I couldn't move the food around with my tongue very well. So I threw it in my blender and blended it up. I know, I've never had anything like that before, blue cheese dressing. But tests have shown that cancer has now invaded a spot at the base of my skull where the spinal cord goes down through the hole. And so that's what's causing, it's affecting nerves that go around and affect my tongue, and could affect other things. So they're on it. Today I go up to Brewer to meet with my radiologist to make a plan for zapping that spot like they've done before. And then after I've recovered from that, so it will be about 3 weeks or a month, I guess, when that's over, and then they will do what I said I'd never do, chemo infusions. But I had to weigh the balance here. What do I want? To be bald and alive, or to have hair and, be paralyzed? So it's all right. I have peace about it. I talked to my naturopath, and she said, these mistletoe shots you're taking will work. They work best with the treatments, and I can help you with the side effects. And so it just made me think, like in the past, when I've come to a crossroads and I've pleaded, God, show me what to do. I just don't know. And he helps me and brings people along. So I noticed I started this video, this YouTube channel a year ago sometime this month. And, I labeled it Fighting 10 Years Away, 10 years of fighting cancer. Well, now it's 11. So I'm still here, still praising God. And I just wanted to read you a few Psalms that my husband, a few verses from a favorite Psalm, Psalm 18, that I call it Lucy's Psalm, and I may have read some of them to you before. She was a Southern gal that I loved. I was a young mother, and she had a couple of children too. She was older than me, but she had struggles, and she was the first one that introduced me to making a list, making a prayer list, and so that my mind doesn't wander when I'm praying. And boy, my mind wanders. I get sidetracked, whether I'm praying or not. Whatever I'm doing, I need lists, I need schedules, I need something to keep me. Oh, goodness, my phone now, with all the medications I'm taking, my phone alarms me and goes off. And even at that, sometimes the addition of a new one will get me confused. So you can pray that I'll stay on track. So I'm going to read just a few verses and then sing a song that I know was taken from some of these verses. It's an old one that I love. It says, I will love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength in whom I will trust, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The pangs of death encompassed me, and the floods of ungodliness made me afraid. The sorrows of Sheol, or the grave, surrounded me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried out to my God. He heard my voice from his temple, and my cry came before him, even to his ears. And then it goes through this beautiful imagery of the earth shaking and like an earthquake, and it's like Jesus flying on the wings of the wind. And it says he made darkness his secret place. His canopy around him was dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. From the brightness before him, his thick clouds passed with hailstones and coals of fire. And thunder, hailstones, coals of fire, sending out his arrows. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me because he delighted in me. He delights in his children because of Jesus. This is a long one, so of course I'm not going to read it all. But the Lord my God will enlighten my darkness, for by you I can run against a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall. Let's see here. You have armed me with strength for the battle. I've got a battle ahead. I need my prayer warriors to be praying with me. And then here's the other part of that song. The Lord lives. Blessed be my rock. Let the God of my salvation be exalted. Great deliverance he gives to his king. King David wrote this, and shows mercy to his anointed, to David and his descendants forevermore. So here's the song that this made me think of. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. I will call upon the Lord. Then you just have to clap at this part. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock. and let the God of my salvation be exalted. The Lord liveth, and blessed be the rock, and let the God of my salvation be exalted. God bless you all.